What's up, watchers? And today, I'm going to show you every character's backstory that they show. Now, first off, I don't want to get into how long it took to find all these backstories, but the only backstories we don't have in the main character cast are Issei, Rias, Zenobia, Edina, Lost Vicer, and Azazel, so I'm guessing they weren't important. That means I have Askia, Kiba, Konako, Akano, and Gasper for you guys. So, enjoy.
When I was a baby, I was abandoned by my real parents. They left me in front of a church in a small town in Europe. I was told when they found me I wouldn't stop crying. The sweet nuns there brought me up. One day when I was about 8, a sad little puppy who was hurt real bad found its way into the church where I lived. I prayed as hard as I could that God would spare him, and when I did, a miracle happened. Because of my power, I was immediately taken to a larger church. Men and women from all over the world would visit when they were injured or sick, and I was told to heal all of them. The idea that I possessed this thing that could actually help other people made me so happy. I finally felt like I had a purpose. But then one day, I came across someone who had fallen and was in bad shape. I was able to heal him, but he wasn't a man.
This girl has the power to heal devils! Demon! She's a witch! Burn her!
They said anyone who had my kind of power was a heretic, so I had no choice but to run away.
That's awful. So after you took off, is that when you decided to join the Fallen Ones?
Yes, but I'll never forget who I am. I say my prayers and try my best to live a good life. They're awful. They do such horrible, evil things, and all in the name of God. This suffering has to be a test of my faith. But if I can overcome these trials, someday I know my hopes and dreams will come true. That's what I believe anyway.
What are your dreams?
To make lots of lifelong friends. To get to know them well and do cool things. To be able to have fun together and care for each other. It's kind of silly. Honestly, I'd be happy to have any friends.
President Rias, of course. Of course. I first met her because of the project. I would be dead if not for her. We were just kids, being experimented on, day after day. Our freedom was taken, and we weren't even treated as humans. Yet we all believed we were chosen by God. We held to those beliefs, hoping eventually we'd become special. However, not one of us became able to wield a holy sword. The experiment failed. We were disposed of pretty quickly after that in order to cover up what had happened. Even as we were vomiting blood and writhing on the floor, we looked to God to save us.
Run away!
Hurry! Save yourself!
Which way did he go? We have to catch him!
Damn it. I have to make things right. I have to avenge my comrades. My friends. No. I can't die yet. I have to live.
If you're going to die anyway, I don't mind taking you in. So from now on, live for me.
I thank Rias from the bottom of my heart for taking me in as part of her house. But the truth is, I was only able to run away because of my comrades. They're the real reason I'm still here. That's why I have to destroy Excalibur. My sword contains my friend's pain. As the only survivor, I've no choice.
It's making things worse, though.
Well, to be honest, knowing Gasper's background, there's only so much we can do.
How come?
Gasper's father is a vampire from a well-known and distinguished family. However, his mother is a mere human. Vampires are even more concerned with pedigree than devils. As a result, Gasper was discriminated against by everyone, including his own family. And sadly, when it came to the human world, he was treated like a monster. Of course, that's all on top of his power to stop time, a power he didn't have the ability to control. He wasn't just feared, he was loathed. A person can't know what happens to them when they've been frozen. Naturally, nobody wants to be near someone with that kind of power.
I get it now. Sounds like Gasper and Ozia have a lot in common, don't they?
Yes, they do. And like her, we know he would never use that power to do anything bad.
I wish I couldn't do it. I wish everyone wouldn't stop. Then they wouldn't be so scared of me. I hate it as much as everyone else. My friends freeze right in front of my face, and there's nothing I can do about what I'm making happen.
What kind of king am I to him?
Don't say that! Listen, Rias, I can take care of this. You can count on me.
Just stop. Look, it's fine. I'll come with you.
Shut your whore mouth!
You don't get to do that.
But first, you have to let my friends leave unharmed.
No, ma'am. You are my servant, retainer of my household, and my friend. Leaving me is not an option.
My sister is too strong. I know what she can do better than anyone.
Don't worry. To protect you, I'll fight her with everything I've got.
Oh, please, I understand Chirone's true potential better than a bitch like you ever could. Now come here, babe. I'll show you how to kick ass, sage art style.
No, I don't need that power. Not ever. I don't want my strength to come from other people's pain.
Kuroka, do you not understand how much you hurt your sister when you chose to drown in your own power and leave her behind? When you ran away after murdering your master, this brave girl saw hell. When I first met her, having feelings was a luxury she couldn't afford. Konako had been abandoned by you, betrayed by the only person she thought she could trust. And when the other devils despised her, tried with all their might to bully her into leaving, she was completely alone. You've lost the right to demand anything of her.
Rias, thank you.
That's the reason I've always tried to show her the finest things life has to offer.
I'm going to stay, so leave, Kuroka. I don't want to go with you, all right? My name is Konako Tojo. I'm choosing to live my life with my master. And that's final!
It seems she's decided to stay on as my rook, where she's loved. Because we treasure family in my house. I will never allow you to lay so much as a finger on her.
So cool. That speech inspired me into a full-on chubby. Yo! Hey, Nakano. So, what is it?
I want to explain myself. Why I yelled at Barkil. My mother, the priestess Shuri, born and raised at a Shinto shrine. One day, she found a fallen angel who'd been injured in battle. They fell in love. And before long, I was born. Because of the scandal, the Himajima family disowned us and kicked us out on our own. So we left to start a quiet life together with my father, the fallen angel. Naturally, those days of peace didn't last very long. When my black wings started coming in, I had no idea people would hate them as much as they did. What kid thinks their neighbors are going to try to murder her? My mother tried desperately to shield me from them.
She died protecting you?
Life suddenly changed. I spent my days running from those who hunted me. Too long. In the end, I was just a child. And children have their limits. When both my spirit and body failed to go any further.
You can die alone, or you can live for me.
Rias showed up and saved my life.
So that's how you guys met.
I needed to tell you everything about my history. That way I could finally try and put it behind me. But I can't do it! The jerk tossed us aside to fend for ourselves. There's no way I can call that bastard father!
Hold on. Look, he may be a bit uptight, but he doesn't come across as a bastard. Maybe he couldn't make it.
I don't care what could have happened. My mother is dead because he wasn't there when we needed him. It's too late. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. What I said back at the hotel, that's how I honestly feel. Please, I want you.
Oh man, I want to. But no, this isn't what Akeno needs right now.
That was every High School DxD backstory. Some are more heartbreaking. Others are not pretty heartbreaking. But all of them are in bigger arcs that are in the actual series. That the arcs have great fights and everything. So I'd still recommend to watch the whole series. I would say the one with the best fight is probably the Gasper backstory, because that has the Issei vs. Wally fight in it. Which is also on YouTube. And then the Keybook has the Kokuya fight, which is also on YouTube. The Konako fight has the Konako arc has the Kokuya fight, which is in the exact same episode as the story. The Akeno fight has the, I think it's the Loki arc, and the Aussie arc has the Lady Rainier arc. I mean, Akeno arc has Asia arc has the Lady Rainier fight. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. But in comment below what you want to see next, and subscribe to my channel, watcher. Peace out, mwah, anyways. And for the fun question today, who is your favorite High School DxD character? Mine is Issei. I'll see you next time.